Okay, well, here we are. We're here. I'm Lisa. And I'm Steph. And together we are PD Connect, coming to you live from all kinds of weird places. Not weird, but fantastic places. Right now we are in Northwestern Medical Center up in Lake Forest, Illinois. This place is enormous and it is gorgeous. Look at that thing. Look at that fountain. Anyway, we're here to do Parkinson specific exercise, and we're so glad you joined us. So, Steph, hi, let's get started. Let's do this. Let's start out by you know what? We might want to show them a little disclaimer. Watch this disclaimer. Yeah. Yep. Okie dokie.
We're on a bit of a slant here.
That's okay here. It's good for our calves.
What?
Good for our calves.
It is. All right, let's start out with your arm straight out in front of you and rotate. Go wrist. Rotate.
We're having trouble hearing you.
Wrist.
Okay, having trouble hearing me or Steph?
I can hear you when you're close.
Okay. How about now? Anyways, we're rotating our wrists.
Good. And while we're here, let's take our hands and press like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Pressing and get those.
Is your microphone on?
Yeah, my mic is on.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You know, when you're on live television like this, you just never know what happens. But anyway.
I can hear her. I can hear her.
Great.
All right. Thank you. So now you're going to press your
Press them
wrists
together.
together, the back of your hands together, elbows up. Look at how in line our elbows are.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
And you're going to press together.
One of those panini press fingers.
I have. I do.
Okay, thing 4.
Let's come here and press
Okay.
now your hands together this way. Like we're going to send triggers. But you're pressing your hands together and then release.
Yeah. Good. Let's do that again. Okay.
You're going to press your hands together.
Okay, first we press our hands,
together. Press them together.
palms together and everything. Elbows out.
Can Steph come closer to the screen
Steph, come closer.
because her volume is very low when she starts to. Thank you.
So, volume's low.
They're already bleeping me out.
They're already bleeping you out.
That happens sometimes. I haven't said anything inappropriate either. Can you hear me now?
Yep. Still seems like there's only one channel.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, there you go. Oops. Live television.
Live television, folks. All right, keep stretching, Lisa. I'll get this back together.
Alrighty.
Don't say anything.
How about this? How about we put our arm out and we put our fingers back?
Aha.
Keep your elbow. Keep your elbow back straight and then pull those fingers back. Let's do the other side.
How about now?
Elbow straight and wrist back. A little bit of wrist extension. I'll have a bit of extension with my wrist.
Well, I hope they heard us when we did our intro, but you get
probably
the
not.
point anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you've done all that stretching already, Lisa. It's time for the Michael Phelps. You're going to open up your arms and hug yourself and open up and hug
Big hugs.
and open.
Notice how my elbows overlap and I get my fingers to come all the way around to touch my shoulder blades here. So when you do this, make sure that your fingers are coming all the way across to touch your shoulder blades. It's only like 81 or 82 degrees here and 90% humidity. So it's actually pretty comfortable. Don't worry, Steph's not actually talking. She's just moving her mouth. So it
Yeah.
sounds like, it looks like you
Hug
can't hear her, but actually
open,
she's just moving her
hug,
lips.
and
right.
open. All right, Lisa, it's like we're swimming. We've got water right behind
We're
us.
Swimming.
In fact,
Yeah.
I'd like to be in that water right now.
I don't know.
We're swimming
What
through,
kind of water is that anyway?
swimming through.
All right, so hands together, reach forward. I'm gonna pretend like I'm reaching forward. There's a little bit of weight shifting forward when I do this, isn't there?
Swimming.
You know what's hard about swimming?
What?
Breathing. It's hard to breathe underwater.
Yeah, we don't breathe underwater, Lisa.
Good
Come
point.
up for air.
Next.
You know that, right? Keeping that nice wide stance, you're going to bend your knee and lift as you weight shift from one side to the other side. One side. I can still do this in my chair, okay? A little more difficult to really lift as high as I want, especially because I'm in this short little chair here. Okay,
If you missed the introduction, we are at Northwestern Medical Facility in Lake Forest, Illinois. This is their Lake Forest campus, and it is gorgeous. And they're still doing more construction out here. We were at the Health and Wellness Center, which is about a half mile that way, earlier this morning, meeting with a bunch of Parkinson's folks. And man, they've got it. They've got it dialed down. haven't
it's
they?
great. They've got it dialed in. Let's go up
Dialed
to your
in.
toes
Dialed down.
and back to your heels.
Up on your toes.
Toes
Back
and
on your
heels,
up on.
toes.
Hey, you know, when I wear my culottes like this, you can
culottes.
see.
Culottes.
You can see.
One of our topics today is going to be articles of clothing, so
Yeah.
you might want to keep culottes
Okay.
on the back burner. Up to your toes. Little Bart
All the way
Star
up.
action.
And that back on your heels can be tricky sometimes, you
Oh,
know, 'cause
yeah.
you've got to
Especially if you're on a
lose your
slant.
balance a little bit
Yeah, be
there.
safe.
So notice how
Be
my
safe.
upper body counterbalances.
Counterbalance. All right. Heel walking only.
Okay, I can
Heels
do this because
only.
I've got this nice big plank area here.
Walk the plank,
So
Lisa.
I'm going to heel walk across
Heel
the
walk.
screen from one side of the fountain,
Heel walking.
turn around.
This is not easy. It's meant
the
to
other
not
side.
be easy.
And probably when you went to your neurologist, they may have asked you, can you walk on your toes? Can you walk on your heels? So let's try walking on our toes.
And
this
now walk
time.
on your toes.
Do, 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 do,
Ooh,
do,
you look like you're wearing high heels. I'm gonna try it.
do, 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 do.
Okay, but can you take big steps as you're walking? Big steps, not okay. All right. Now this feels a bit like a catwalk, doesn't it? All right. Now I also look like I've never worn high heels before. When you look at it that way, you know, I bet
Yeah.
you there's all types of moves that somebody could teach us, and that was not that. But anyway, we don't want to keep you on your toes. So
No.
let's make sure now we're stomping. We're stomping.
Stomp
Entire
and
foot on the ground.
stomp and stomp,
At first I thought
Stomp.
this was a dock.
stomp, stomp and stomp. It's actually just a
If we go-
beautiful platform. It's like a mini amphitheater
Yeah.
right here. And nowhere did it say we cannot teach Parkinson specific exercise class. So
That's
we
right.
said, why not? Why not give our audience this beautiful background
So
with
beautiful.
this waterfall that is just like amazing? I
That's
don't know
right.
how many tears there are in that waterfall, but it's quite spectacular.
Okay, now what you're gonna do is find some space. Now this gets hard when you're at home, but
Finding
what we want
space.
you to do
Yep.
is, Lisa, can you start over there and count how many steps it takes you to get to this line over
Okay,
here?
I'm gonna do regular stepping first. So I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
count.
modify.
One,
One,
2, 3,
two,
4, 5,
three.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So she's off screen. She took 10 steps.
Okay.
You can take 10 steps if you have that space, or maybe 5, and then you're gonna try to make it back in left.
All right. I'm
Here
gonna
we
go less than 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not
One
bad.
less. Okay.
I can do better than that. Let's
Walk
keep
right there.
going.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right.
8 steps. I can do this in how many steps?
6.
6 steps. Here I go.
Do it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
And there
can't
you
see
have
her,
it, folks.
but it's
That's
impressive.
how you can increase your step length. If you're ever finding that you're kind of stuck like this, try to count
Simple as
and
that.
make those nice big steps.
All right, marching. We've got 30 seconds on
Okay,
the
30
clock,
seconds
Lisa.
on the
Here we
clock.
go. Let's pick up the pace a little bit here. We're not quite jogging. We want to make sure it's a very distinct movement. Marching.
Remember what we said, try to put that whole foot down. Do not stay on your toes. We want you to put your whole foot down, feel that whole foot. And notice how we lift up our legs, okay? This is not marching. This is just barely picking up your feet. Try to give yourself a target to lift those legs.
You're doing great, everybody. Keep working with
I'm
us.
not wearing sunblock.
You're not wearing sunblock. I'm working on an epic farmer stand right now. And stop. Excellent. We're time to jog. 30 seconds on the
Okay.
clock. Jogging can be tricky for some of us. Can you move from one side to the other, Lise? Now, jogging in place might cause some freezing of gait. So if you can try to use the space that you have, making sure that it's clear, of course. I'm going to try to pick up the pace a little bit. Okay. I'm going to try to be a little lighter on my feet.
I just jogged 1 mile. I'm not needing too many more steps right this second.
Oh, Lord.
But you know what? I do need more steps because
Yeah, you need more steps.
I do need more
You're fine.
steps.
Okay.
I think
Keep
we all need more steps.
And stop. It's time to sprint it out. Here
Oh,
we go.
geez.
10 seconds.
Here we go. Ready?
Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep. All right. How's it going?
Great.
Good. How are you doing? We hope great as well. All right. It's time for some power moves, followed by 30 seconds of some other stuff afterwards. Okay.
All right.
So in between, we will do other moves. So 20 power ups. Count with us. Nice and loud. Use your
Wide
voice. Here we go.
stance.
Power. 1. Look up. This is for posture. 2. And 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19 and 20. We're going
20.
to go wide, wide, narrow, narrow. So you're going to start with a narrow base of support here. And we're going to go like this. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Good. Pick up that foot. Exaggerate. Wide, wider, narrow,
Yeah.
narrow.
Try to
Wide,
make
wider.
each step equal in size. Sometimes that one side doesn't want to take as big of a step, and it's harder to weight shift when you're already sort of in this wide stance. This is the training part, folks. This is where you got to put your brain to it and not just do a movement that you think you're doing.
Other side. So again, narrow base of support. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow.
Wide,
Wide, narrow, narrow. Move your arms.
If you have any kind of lines, let's say you've got a tile floor or you've got wood floor and you have some lines on the floor, this can help you see how to do this wide, wide, narrow, narrow, because you're going to step over that line. I don't know if you can see, but there's a line right here. So I'm using that as one of my targets.
And
There you go.
stop. We're going back to 20 more power moves. Let's do it. Are you
All right.
ready? Power up. Power. 1. Look up.
1.
This is for posture. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19 and 20. Excellent. All right, we got 2 forward, 2 back. 30 seconds on each
I
side.
am going to use my line this time.
Yeah,
This
use
is
that
a
line.
really good way
Here
to
we go.
use those lines. Ready?
2
I'm starting with my right leg. 2
2 back.
forward, 2 back.
2
Forward, 2 back. 2
2
forward, two back, two 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 forward, two back. I can go faster.
Forward, two back, two forward, two back. Now it's about lining up the feet when you do this. So I'm going to step and then step in line and then come back and then step in line. Now we're going to do the other foot. Okay, here
Again,
we go.
I'm using my line
Leading
here
with
to
the
step
other foot.
over.
Lining up.
Forward, two back,
Forward,
two forward,
Two
two back, two forward, two back,
back.
two
Two forward.
forward, two back.
Good. Pick up those feet. Good, good, good.
Getting closer to you, this little slope
That's
here
pretty standard.
makes
Yeah.
me kind of
Somehow you always stand right in the middle of where I
encroached on
am.
your area. You
Yep.
know what I've seen a lot of on this trip
What?
that I wasn't expecting to see?
Fog?
Bunnies.
Oh, bunnies.
Yeah, I never see bunnies.
No,
California.
jackalopes though.
Nope.
Never saw a jackalope.
Next.
Yeah, I know. I already know. Okay, power rock. We're
Wide
rocking
stance.
20 times. Wide stance.
Rock. Rock.
2, 3.
Three.
Use your voice. Can we go in
Four.
the lowest tone that we can? 5, 6, 7. Lower. 8, 9. Look where you're going. 10, 11.
Whoa.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's time to skip that step hop, 30 seconds on the clock.
Step hop.
Step hop, step hop, step hop, step hop. It's an exaggerated march, if you will, with a little extra step in there. Step hop, step hop, step hop, step hop. Keep working. You're doing great. Step hop, 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 and stop. Time for that rock again. Here we
Back to
go.
that
Weight shifting. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, it's time to jog again.
My
Here
goodness,
we go.
okay.
We're jogging 30
Can
seconds
you
on the
do
clock.
Steph, I need a little bit of water here.
I'm jogging.
She's gonna.
Yep. If you need to take a water break, please take a water break at any time.
We are not used to
Humidity.
exercising in such extreme heat and humidity.
It's nice because you stand up and you're sweating, so you feel like you're really, getting those good moves in.
You do feel
Yeah.
like you're sweating.
Getting rid of all those toxins. Keep jogging. You're doing a great job. Remember, if you need to modify, join me here. And stop. It's time to rock. Nice.
Rocking
No,
again.
not rock.
twisting.
Sorry, twisting again. Here we go.
Start with that
Open
wide
up. You're
stance.
going to twist
Twist.
and
Open. That's 1.
2 and
Open.
3,
Open.
4,
Try to
Open.
let your foot pivot
open,
so that your feet
6,
aren't just stuck
open,
in the mud.
7,
So you're gonna pivot off of that back
8.
foot.
open,
9,
open,
10,
open,
11,
open,
12,
open,
13,
open,
14,
open,
15,
open,
16,
open,
17, open, 18, open, 19, open, and 20, and open.
open. High knee pull.
High knee
30
pull.
seconds
Oh,
on the
gosh.
clock. All right, here we go.
You know,
Alternating. What,
we're
Lee?
pulling our arms down and we're lifting our knees up.
That's right.
I was wondering where's the border of where the humidity stops? Because I feel like it's probably still humid in Minnesota and Wisconsin and New Hampshire and Maine. Maybe even in
It
Washington
stops at
State.
100% when it's raining.
We had an answer, so
Not sure what you guys said. We
yeah,
really
but
hear
it's
you.
okay.
That's all right, though. Thank you for answering.
Yeah.
It's time to go back to that power twist.
Oh yeah, we're back to the
Now,
twisting.
when we're twisting, let's make sure we're really making good form. 20 is a lot. So let's twist, clapping the hands together
Look at
and
how we turn our
open.
shoulders to face one direction,
2,
open it up, and then turn those shoulders and twist
open.
to face the other direction.
3,
Okay.
open,
Open.
4, open.
We always say open because this is, can you slow down, Steph? This is part of the position. Open,
6,
twisting, and then we open again. So take your time, especially if you've been doing this for a while. Sometimes people get used to these movements and maybe we get used to doing them in a kind of a fast, automatic way, but we can always improve on that movement and posture. What number are we on, Steph?
14,
Okay.
15, open,
16,
16,
open. 17,
17,
hold that open.
19,
18,
19,
19, hold that open.
20, and
20.
open. It's time to sprint. 10 seconds on the clock. Are you ready?
Ready.
10,
9,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep. All right. It's time to step, our friends. It's time to step.
Okay.
Feet together. Okay. You know
Ready.
what? Your feet don't have to be so close together.
No.
If you'd like to start with a wider base of support because you feel more stable, that's okay. Let's try that. Here we go. Step
Step.
together.
And we've been
2.
emphasizing a lot lately about turning your head first before you make that step. Can you just practice that so that it becomes a little bit more ingrained in you? So we turn our head, okay? Look at my head. It turns and then my feet follow. It turns
8.
and then my feet follow. It turns, then the feet follow. So turn your head, especially if you've been doing this for a long time and it's in that kind of default mode.
12.
That's when we know that things can go awry in Parkinson's, when it's in default mode. So use this opportunity to retrain your brain.
16 together.
17, we're
together.
turning our head very intentionally
18,
to look for
19 together. 20
stuff. Didn't you
together.
think that there were alligators around here?
You know,
We were driving past a little lake, a little lagoon.
it was not a lake.
earlier
That
this
thing looked like
morning.
a swamp. And I thought I
It
saw
was
an
a-
alligator.
She thought it was
It
an
wasn't.
alligator
False alarm,
in
folks.
Illinois.
It might have been 2 birds
You could
and a
just
stone. I
figure
don't
it
know.
out there.
But the point is,
Next.
it was not an alligator. Thank you,
Yeah.
Lisa, for throwing me under the bus. All right, we're gonna kick those feet. Kick, 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 kick. We got 30 seconds on the clock, kind of. Okay.
So let me slow it down. First you lift, then you straighten. That's what a
Lift
kick
and
looks like. First you
Lift.
lift, then you straighten. Lift and straighten. That's
Lift.
what a kick looks like.
Lift.
You lift and straighten. Okay, that's what a kick looks like. Especially when you're going downhill. Whoa.
Lift, lift.
Hey, you know what song we heard the other day?
What?
Start spreading the
Oh, we heard that yesterday. We did.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did. It was pretty
we
funny,
sure did.
actually.
All right, it's time to step again. All right.
Okay,
we're
again,
starting with
let's turn
wider
that
stance
head.
today.
Ready?
Yeah, ready.
Turn,
Turn and
step. That's one.
Together.
Turn,
Turn.
step.
Step. That's 2.
Together.
3.
Three.
Together.
Together.
4.
Four.
Be
Together.
careful. Don't give yourself whiplash.
5.
Together.
Together. 6.
I kind of
Actually,
feel like I'm back in the van,
7.
driving,
Together.
changing lanes. 8. You got to look.
You do have to look.
Even if your car goes beep, 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 when there's a car
Yeah.
next to you.
Who's counting? 11. Together. 12.
Together.
Together.
13.
Together.
Together. 14. Together. 15. Together. 16. Together. 17. Together. 18. I feel
Together.
like I'm giving blue steel over here. Together. And 20 together. Does
together.
anyone know that reference? Probably not. All right.
Yeah.
We've got to do something else. 10 more seconds of sprinting. Here we go. 10, 9,
Zoolander.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep. Just a heads up, if you're talking, we don't actually hear you.
Yeah, the waterfall is
Yeah.
gorgeous and it gives you this
It's
very
noisy and
nice,
gorgeous.
loud waterfall
Yeah,
sound.
I
behind
don't even
us.
hear what Lisa's saying right now.
Yeah.
But that said, it's time to do those same moves, but harder. We're gonna pick
To our song.
Okay, yeah,
We're doing the,
yeah. Okay,
let's just try it,
Sure.
shall we?
okay.
Let's just see what happens.
We're gonna give it a whirl. Okay.
The answer was Zoolander.
Not so it's not necessarily harder. We're actually doing something completely different than what I was talking about. And then we'll do what I was talking about right after that. But while Lisa's pulling up the music, we are going to do some moves, same idea. So we'll start with our power ups and we're going to do those until the music changes. Then we'll do the rock. When the music changes, then we'll do the twist. And when the music changes, then we'll do the step until the song changes.
All
If you
right,
don't know these songs, it's okay. Just follow along.
here we
all right.
go.
We're still marching. Marching to start.
Okay, actually, we should start powering up. Here we go. Song's changing, so we're gonna rock. 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 We're ready to twist. Open. 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 Twist. Open.
Money, money, money
Stepping.
must be funny in the rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in the rich man's world.
Remember to look.
All the things I could do if I had a little money. It's a rich man's world.
Back to power up. Here we go.
Knowing me, knowing you, there is nothing we can do. Knowing
Look up.
me, knowing you,
Open up that chest.
face it is time we live through.
Up.
Breaking up is never easy. I know what I had to go. Knowing me, knowing you, is
Opening up that chest. What comes next? Rock. Here
There
we
was
go.
something in the air last night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty, Fernando. I don't wanna talk about things we gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history.
Twisting.
I've played all my cards,
Finding that open in the
and
middle.
that's what you've done
Clapping your hands.
too.
Clap.
Nothing
Open.
more to say,
Open. Keep going.
no more race to
Twist.
play.
Open. Twist.
The winner takes it
Keep
all.
going. You got it.
The loser standing small beside the victory.
We're tired as well.
That's our destiny.
Go.
Super
Together.
trooper,
Step.
things are gonna
Together.
blind me,
Step.
but I
Together.
won't feel
Step.
blue.
Together.
Like I
Together.
always
Step.
do.
Together.
'Cause somewhere in the crowd
It's time for your
there's
favorite
you.
dance move.
Okay. Good song, but not what we're doing next. Okay. What I was gonna say now is that we're gonna take those same moves and we're gonna make them even harder.
Oh, boy.
Now, if you're somebody who's modifying with Lisa, you can still do the jumps by lifting your legs in the chair. So
Woo!
going back to that one for posture, nice wide stance. Make sure that you're in a stable area here. So let's go from one side to the other side just to make sure you're feeling up for this today. Okay, one side to the other side, little
If you're
stretching
in
it
a
out.
chair, try to sit on the
Yeah.
edge of your chair so that you're not just kind of slumped
That's right.
down. We want to always
Okay.
have great posture whenever we're
And while
seated.
we're here, actually, let's bring your feet together and let's do some knee circles. Let's do some knee circles. If you are going to add jumps and you're somebody who's still working on trying to get those feet off the ground, let's hold on to something sturdy. For example, like the countertop or a nice sturdy desk. Let's switch directions of those knee circles. Switch directions. Good. Switch directions. Good. All right. Excellent. Let's get back to that wider stance. Let's do those hurdle walks, Lisa.
Mhm.
Big knee up, over, and around, like you're stepping over hurdle, much like you've been seeing in the Olympic time trials. All the way up, over, and around. All the way up, over, and around. You can move forward while you're doing it if you have the space to do that. And since I've done that, now I'm going to go backwards and get back to where I was. But I've got to look where I'm going. Big, up, over, and around. Up, over, and around. Up, over, and around. And also, while we're here, let's keep that wide stance and do those hip circles.
Pretty hard to do in the chair, so
Yep.
I'm going to move my torso
Yep.
instead, making a
right.
circle with my head
Yeah.
as if my head was like a stirring stick.
Like if you had a hula hoop on your neck and you're doing hula hoop. Let's switch
Maybe.
directions.
Let's switch. Are we
Switch.
switching?
Directions. Okay. See how I'm really trying to stick my bottom out and coming all the way around. All the way around. Okay. All right. Shake it out. Let's get ready for this. So we're going to do the power ups. Let's do 10 of them. And you're going to come here, so, but not looking down. Okay. So we're here and then kind of pop up. That's 1. Here we go. 2. Good. Here we go. 3. Count with us if you can.
I have to kind of separate it out
You do.
because otherwise I could tip over in my chair.
5. Please don't
But
do
I'm
that.
still working on that lifting the legs part.
7. 8. 9. And 10. There's a breeze. Do you feel it? Oh, it's hot out here, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're sweating it out. I hope you are too. Okay, next one, Lisa. We're doing the rock, okay? So you're going to take a little extra time to kind of load this leg and be really safe. If you know you've got bad knees, don't do this one for as long as we're doing it here, okay? Ready? Here we go. This is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We mentioned it'd be a little bit harder, a little bit faster. So if you're still finishing, that's okay. All right. So taking that wide stance, we're going to do the twist. As you open, your feet will jack and then coming back to the other side. Okay. All right. You ready?
Ready?
Here we go. 1, open. 2, open. 3, open. 4, open. 5, open. 6, open. 7, open. 8, open. 9, open. And 10, open. Next one we're going to do, keeping that wide stance, you're going to squat and then step back. Squat and then step back. We're alternating, okay?
Got it.
Here we go. Nice wide stance. Squat, step back. That's 1. Squat and 2. Make it big. And 3. Exaggerate. We're really good at exaggerating. 4. Good. 5. Squat. 6. Squat. 7. Squat. 8. Squat. 9. Squat. 10. It is time for a cardio snack. All right, we've got 1 minute on the clock. Anything that you want to do to get your heart rate up. Ready and go. All right, so I can start by jogging, or I can skip, or I can kick. I can do any of these things. What's going to help my heart rate get up there? Now, if I were left to my own devices and you all weren't here, I might just decide I'm going to take a nap. But instead, we're trying to get that heart rate up in 1 minute. Okay? It's working for me, Lise. How's it working for you?
Yep. We're pushing through. It's hot. We're tired. It's humid. Not easy on this slope, but we're still
Nope.
pushing through, folks. and
Got
we
it.
appreciate that you're pushing through as well.
Yep, stay
So
with us.
stay with us. Do what you can. If you need to modify, if you need to
Take a
slow it
rest
down,
if you need to.
that's totally okay.
Good, you're doing it. You're almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and beep. All right. Thanks for doing that. Grab some water. You need water.
Yes, please.
Lisa would like for me to pour her water on her. Can
Huh?
you think we can swim in this?
No.
No? Okay. This is a good water break time. All right.
You know, if it's really hot where you are,
God bless you.
you may need some electrolytes.
It's good, yeah.
So it's really important to stay well hydrated. And we all know we don't get enough hydration, enough water.
Gotta keep you hydrated. All right.
Yeah.
You all right there?
Yep.
Okay. Is your mic on? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Now, Lisa, for 1 moment, I'm going to cover you when I go that way. But you know what? I'll start on this side of my screen. We're going to do those basketball slides.
Okay.
You look like you're pooped.
Yep, I am.
Lisa's pooped. Okay. I'm kind of pooped too. All right. One of my arms is missing. You'll find it. All right. I'm going to step and alternate which arm comes up to the top. Lisa will go missing temporarily. Don't worry, she's still here.
I'm still
Okay.
here. While I'm in the chair, I'm just going to keep moving.
Go back.
And
Now
I'm
I'm gonna
going
go
to
back.
just do this big basketball slide by moving my legs and my arms.
I'm not crossing my feet either. I'm stepping right next to the other one. Okay. We get the premise.
Yeah.
Can we make it harder?
Yes.
Let's do it. All right. I'm going to get down a little bit lower, knees bent. Same idea. I'm going to take bigger steps this time, and I'm going to go faster, and I'm staying low. I'm going to get here, and I'm going to come back, alternating which arm comes to the top. Okay. Kick out those legs. Kick them out, Lisa.
Okay.
All right. We're going to do it again. Can I do it even faster? That's the question. I'm not sure either. Let's give it a whirl. Are you ready? Here we
Ready.
go. All right. Be safe. And I'm still trying to make big, complete movements. Okay. And kick out those legs. Kick them out. All right. Now, we still have the screen here. If you've got space at home, we're going to work on that big, for lack of better terms, pivot step. Okay. So what's going to happen is I'm going to really step open here. And that's not a pivot. I'm here. All right. I'm stepping open here and I'm coming here. So I'm pivoting. So I'm taking a nice big step. What do you think, Lise?
Yeah, you're off screen now, Step. Yep.
Yep.
So
That was
for
the
me,
point.
the chair,
Yep.
I'm just moving from one
Very
side
similar to the power
to
step.
the other
But for
side.
those of you who have this space,
Steph
you're-
is actually trying to turn about 180, maybe 160 degrees.
yeah, I'm
in
trying to
between
make,
her pivot steps.
it's true. I'm trying to take a nice big step. All right, can we work on some turning? Let's do some turning. Let's do that march turn. So we're gonna march. We're marching, opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, now actually, can you see this line that I'm standing on? Maybe not exactly,
Probably
but
not.
at least I have this line right here. And when I step like so, I'm gonna step facing this direction. Then I'll step this way, and then back to this way, and back to the center, okay? And then we'll have to do it in the other direction. Okay, Lise?
Got it.
All right, so we're marching. Let's go ahead and you start by stepping to your left and I'll step to my left as well. Big turn, step and step. So I'm stepping with my left foot because I'm turning left, and then big turn, step, 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 and step, step. Now let's do it the other direction because you haven't joined me yet. Probably not. So back to marching here. Opposite arm, opposite
As a
leg.
modification for those that are seated, let's just work on lifting our leg out to the side as like part of a
Great idea.
90-degree turn. I can't turn 90 degrees and put my feet the other way because this
It's not
is
safe.
only a three-legged stool.
Three-legged stool. Kind of tricky. All right, here we go. Big step, step. So step together. Step, step. Good posture. Step, step, and step, step. Excellent. Back to March, even though it's July. Okay. How you doing, Lise?
Great.
Excellent. We got another cardio snack happening right now. Are you ready? 1 minute on the clock and go. Anything that's going to get your heart rate up. If you're just now joining us for the first time, we call it a snack because it's just 1 minute. We can do anything for 1 minute, can't we? Maybe not. But anyway, the point is, we want you to try to get your heart rate up for 1 minute.
I would not want to be on a roller coaster for 1 minute.
That's true. Okay, fair enough. Fair, fair, fair. All right. So I can do something a little bit different. I can do some slalom from one side to the other side. One side to the other side. One side. There we go. Keep working. Do what you can. You're doing a great job. Okay. One side to the other
When
side.
I try to move my arms and my legs and my voice, that also makes my heart rate go up compared
right.
to if I were just doing one of those three things. So a combination move like this, arms, legs, and voice gets my heart rate up.
And stop. Okay, you've done it.
Yep.
Lisa,
Doing some
1 minute
stretches.
drill.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. Now, I got a whole bunch of things. Can you see them?
Yeah.
They're right here.
Okay.
Okay, you're in charge. I'm in charge of this. Grab some water. Grab some water before we do these. Okay, grab some water. Yeah. All right. 1 minute on the clock.
Cross jacks.
Say it again.
Cross jack.
Good. Cross jacks. The goal of the cross jack is to touch the opposite ear. Nice wide stance to start, touching the opposite while you cross 1 foot behind the other. If crossing your feet is not something you know you should do, then just step and step. Good.
I can modify because if you have shoulder problems and it's hard for you to lift your arm, I'm just going to come down from down here, but I'm still touching my ear. Even with my hat, I can
That's
still
right.
touch my ear, making sure that I actually touch the ear and I'm not just getting close to the ear. I get input into my brain every
Notice
time.
I was stepping to the side. Now I'm crossing my feet behind one
Can you
behind
show
the other.
them the higher intensity
Sure
version?
can. Here we go. We look like this here. Here, please be safe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's do some wax on, wax
Oh,
off.
goody. A bit of a break, if you will. I'm just trying to find the cursor. Okay. Wax on, wax off. Nice wide stance. Make it big. Wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off.
Imagine that you have a large Mercedes Sprinter van
Okay.
and you're trying to get the windshield clean
It's not
from
easy.
all of the bugs that may have landed on the windshield.
Lots of
It's
bugs.
really kind of big van. Maybe some of you have pickup trucks or campers,
Were your truck
those-
drivers?
or maybe you're a former truck driver, right? You got
That's
to
cool.
reach really far to
Not an
reach
easy
some
job.
of those corners of the windshield.
All the way
So
up.
come on, folks,
All the way up.
reach that arm.
If you're smart, you'd
And-
go to the truck stop.
Coming up in 5,
Oh yeah, keep going.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Great job. All right,
You know-
next up. Next,
Next, we have the Madeline.
the Madeline. Shout out to Madeline. All right, here we go. You're gonna cross your
Shout out
arms,
to Madeline from
alternating.
Ashland, Oregon.
That's right, alternating. Which arm crosses over the top? You're kicking out your leg. Kick, kick. You can make it go a little bit faster.
Yes, you
That
can.
gets a little bit, how do I say it? Too much at times, especially if you've got some knee problems. Just be smart.
Yeah.
Make good decisions when you're doing these exercises. You can make any of these as difficult or as easy as you'd like. That's the beauty in exercise.
We always want to work on completion though. Whenever we do a 1 minute drill like this, it gets repetitive.
Yeah.
And then what happens to the brain is your brain says, oh, we're in default mode. I don't have to think about it. And your movements get smaller and smaller.
That's it.
So see if you can use these 1 minute drills to train your brain to do this movement in full completion, in full range of motion all the way through. And
Ah.
stop.
All right, Lisa.
Next one,
The
1,
next-
2, 3, Heisman.
1, 2, 3, opposite elbow, opposite knee. All right, let's have a little bit of a description about this. And then the topic is articles of clothing. So we go 1, 2, 3, opposite. 1, 2, 3, opposite. Make sure that
articles
opposite
of
elbow,
clothing.
opposite knee,
Culottes, tank
Culottes,
tops, shorts,
shoes,
tube
leggings,
Daisy Dukes,
tank tops,
Bermuda shorts,
cummerbund,
capri pants,
bow tie,
sport
sport coat,
cutoffs,
dress,
sports
skort,
bra,
okay, brassiere,
swimsuit,
mutande,
bikini,
soccer socks.
speedos,
1, 2,
Scrubs.
speedos. Yeah. Scrubs, good one.
socks. We
Soccer
already said
shorts,
socks.
basketball
No
shorts,
show socks, ankle
soccer
socks,
jersey,
ski socks.
basketball jersey,
Okay, those are
hat,
all a lot. Yeah.
ascot, slip,
half slip.
Okay, you're
Yeah,
almost there.
We don't.
Uh,
Yeah, not too
did I
many people wear
say,
those. Or here.
what are those
Maybe
things?
you don't-
Nylons. There you go. Nylons. Swim
And
trunks.
stop.
You did say Speedo, but not everyone wears a Speedo.
All right, Steph. I
Yeah.
think we should do our balance and a couple of stretches and call it a day here.
Balance and stretches and call it a day.
Yeah.
I dig it. Okay, balance. Let's do our series.
Okay.
All right. So I'm on some uneven ground. So are you. So Lisa's going to lift her leg and show that she can balance in her chair. All right, because she is on a slant. I'm going to step my leg in front. We're going to point our toe. Notice my heel is off the ground. So I'm aiming forward here with my leg. I'm going to count down for 5 seconds, then we'll lift for 10 and hold. Are you ready?
Ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and best posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and
Wow,
10.
that is hard.
Ooh.
From a chair, it's basically
Yes.
a quadricep exercise,
I love
knee
it.
extension, and it can be very hard
Yep.
if you're already tired.
Point your toe, other leg now out in the front. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You've done it. Woo. Now you want to make it a little harder. Let's go out to the side, but let's use our hands for that countdown or count up when we do it. So you can do this, okay?
Got
All
it.
right, let's try it. Nice wide stance. If you're somebody who has difficulty balancing, don't worry about the hands. Nice wide stance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. How did it go, Lise?
A
It's
lot of hip
harder in the
flex-
chair.
So much harder in the
Oh,
chair.
it's so much harder in the chair.
It's still balance, but
Other
it's a lot
side.
of hip flexor, a lot of quads.
Yes.
Here we go. Let's finish
Here we
this.
go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release.
It looked like I wasn't even lifting the
I
leg.
know, doesn't it?
Just I was
Because
barely
of the-
holding it over, but I
Yeah.
could barely get it.
But that's okay.
Let's get that.
We're
leg
going
behind
back.
You. Let's finish
Going,
this
going
off.
back to Kelly. Kelly, do you know that song?
No,
No.
I'm gonna
5,
get a hamstring
4,
cramp here any
3,
second now.
2, 1, lift off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. I
Okay.
gotta go the other leg back. Here we go. All right, leg back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done.
Did it.
Oh, we did it.
Would
We
you
sure
like to
did.
stretch
I
forward?
do, but Lisa, can you stretch a little bit
Sure, stretch.
while you're doing that? Yes.
Stand
Nice
up
wide
if you're
stretch.
not already standing up, and we're gonna
Yep.
stand with our feet together. We're gonna take a big step back with one leg. Big step back. Try to keep that back leg straight and point those toes forward. And then we're gonna bend that front knee. Nice upright posture. Hold it here. Try to push your heel down in the back. You're getting a lot of muscles in this stretch alone. We love this stretch. Kind of like a early version of the warrior, and then step together. All right, now big step back again with the other leg. Point those toes forward. Back leg is straight, back heel is on the floor, front knee bent, and hold.
Our positive quote for today is, it's your road and yours alone. Others may walk it with you, but no one can walk it for you.
All right.
Thank you so much for joining us from beautiful Chicago. We
do
love
our
it
cheer.
here. Let's do our
Because
cheer.
we've got this waterfall, let's just do some water signs here, okay?
Waterfall.
So
Okay.
wiggle those fingers as the water
Okay.
comes down.
All right. We say, how low can you go? Show us your jazz hands, double jazz hands, no tremors. On 3. 1, 2, 3. PD Connect, PD Connect, PD Connect.
And the waterfalls are coming
Can
down.
you even see the
down,
waterfalls?
down.
Okay, there's a whole
Look at
song
this
about
beautiful
waterfalls. I'm not
center.
gonna sing it.
And we're so
Okay,
glad.
mwah. We
to
thank